What's up, everybody? No Man's Sky. Just double check the date. Make sure I got that right. Some days be acting like I don't be changing the date on this shit. I'm up late early on my off day. What is late early? Okay, got the space. Late early. It's late if I were to go to have to be there for morning shift. It's early if I had my morning to myself. Late early. Now it's still before 9. Shut up. I didn't ask you. Had to be at my house by 7:30 to be at work for 9. Anyway, here's what we're doing. Guild shits. We're gonna do mercenary stuff. Late early. So we gotta kill 11 creatures. A mercenary skill. Boost up our guild shits. I've been staying out of guilds. I said I want to do the mercenaries guild. I can select more than one, but I won't. Tripping. They're going to be a pain in my butt. Oh. That's interesting. Promising. No, some people just don't get it. I'm a bear. Would you choose to be in the woods with a bear or a man? Anybody that says they're willing to be in the woods with a man Because a man is less dangerous. Like, okay, no. Here's how I put it. You say people will look at women crazy. How could they rather be in the woods with a bear than a man? It's a reason we need gun control laws. It's a reason people walk around with guns. If you're pro-gun, or you feel that you should need to walk around with a gun, you're essentially you're the equivalent of the woman who'd rather be in the woods with a bear. Ask anybody that carry a gun, unless they're a hunter, why do you have a gun? The answer's all the same. I'm black, but I'm pretty sure it sounds more like this. More or less like this, in case a nigga act up. In case a man... you're in a door. You get shot in the face. Oh, look at their little house. This is so awesome. It's always the case the nigga act up. It's not in case a bear runs up and I gotta shoot a bear. It's in case a nigga act up. Ain't nobody talk about being worried about a motherfucking bear. You get what I'm saying? I ain't worried about a bear running up. You worried about a nigga acting up. You scared of that man just like that woman is afraid of that man. Or else you wouldn't need a gun. It's never in case a bear breaks into my house in the middle of the night, even if you want to claim self-defense and protecting your property. It's never because a bear might pop into my house in the middle of the night. It's in case a nigga run in the house in the middle of the night. Now, the word may vary based on language or environment, but the same principle applies. In case a man runs in your house, 90% of the time it's a man. You know, if you're a woman might say a bitch in case a bitch act up. But 90% of the time it's in case a man runs in the house. In case another human being runs in the house. It's never in case a bear runs in my house. You know, that's, again, it may vary if you live in a state or a community that may have actual bear attacks. Then that's different. You know, you actually get attacked by bears. That's different. But 90% of the time, in case a nigga act up. So you're just as afraid of that man because you need a gun for that man.
Toxic
get what I'm saying? So don't act like, oh, women are tripping. When you need a gun in case a nigga act up. Like Uncle Ruckus. Don't trust those new niggas over there. I should have been using my other gun, my drill gun, to scan that shit, to be honest. Oh, I didn't ever.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That's my stance on it, and I will defend that stance until the end. Ain't nobody saying, actually, anybody, why you got a gun? They'll say, in case niggas act up. Say, I live in a black community, I'm black, just to use the language of the community. You know, it's not like I endorse shooting black people. Huh? I'll find something in there. Yes. Be safe, have fun. What the hell? I'm glad I get off it. It's been a long time. Say Godzilla. I feel so bad doing these. Like, damn. Just go around killing fucking animals. Feel like a murderer. But, you know, it is what it is. If you got a gun, you ain't talking about for no beer. Always kill a man. First of all, I'm trying to put myself in positions where I'm gonna need a gun. If you can't check your ego at the door, that's you. And secondly, if a motherfucker wanna kill you, it's all on who draw first. All depends on who draw first. Had an associate of mine. He's actually a very cool person, a very good guy. You know, carried his gun on him, and he got killed by somebody with a gun. Because it don't matter if you got a gun on you. Who catch you first? Who catch whom first?
Technology recharge.
Having a gun don't guarantee survival. You know? I don't carry myself to where I need one for the most part. So adorable. Can't kill that guy.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Never have my years living in Chicago. Have I heard a motherfucker say, I got one in case a bear run up. That's why I don't carry guns. It's a different level of warfare. I'll fight anybody. Push come to shove, I may fight a nigga with a knife. Push come to shove. But you got a gun, I'm a bitch up. No, you win. I'm no threat to you. If you shoot me, you a bitch. A whole bitch. Not half a bitch. You a whole bitch. Cause I ain't no threat to you. I ain't got no gun. Who's a threat to a person with a gun? Another person with a gun. If I'm no threat to you, just ain't no point in you shooting me. You can't fear for your life. And if, some people just don't care to begin with. So what do it matter if you got one or not? Some motherfuckers don't care, Right. I ain't no threat to nobody with a gun. And if a motherfucker don't care, what would it matter? Like, at least you could try to pull yours. Then they're gonna say, they're gonna do the autopsy report. They're gonna do the crime scene investigation. Up. He had a gun. He probably had it coming. He probably tried to pull out his gun and got shot. When a motherfucker just did not give a fuck. You didn't even get a chance to pull out your gun. You didn't even get a chance to even be like, I got a gun. They gonna swear y'all got into an argument and you tried to pull your gun. Now, not only did you get killed in cold blood, but they gonna say it was your fault. Yep. Had it coming. I only came out here for the one.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna say you had it coming and never get a chance to reach. All that tough talk Tony talk shit don't matter. Come on, is that not the one? I mean, these niggas gonna have me fight. No matter, they all attack me.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
We want to see it. And for the other guy. I want the other guy. Motherfuckers talk tough when they get a gun. Put death on the tongue.
Technology recharge.
Wish a nigga would. Wish a nigga would. Be careful what you say. Words manifest shit. Still not the person I'm looking for. Not in a long drawn out battle. That's why I don't do the crate shit. This shit's too fucking long. It ain't got nothing to do with race.
Technology recharge.
I did not defeat him. But no, I'm really anti-gun personally. I like using a gun. I've fired a couple guns in my life. You know, I've been to a shooting range once or twice. It's pretty fun, if you ask me. But guns are made for nothing but killing. Really. That's the sole purpose of being manufactured. Murder, murder, kill, kill. I did not see that. I was looking for that knife. That's what they're made for. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Whether you want to say killing animals or killing a person. Murder, murder, kill, kill. They're not made to scratch your ass. They're not made to scratch your balls. They're not made, to get rid of titty sweat. It's made to kill. That's what it's made for. What's that? Nothing more, nothing less. Because I want to be part of the mercenary still. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Nothing more, nothing less.
Technology recharge.
Am I right or wrong? That's all I want to know. Now, and I said I got here because I saw the conversation. Would you rather be trapped in the woods with a bear or a man? And they keep looking at these women crazy for saying the bear. When, nigga, you only got a gun because you afraid of the next man. Just in case a nigga act up. Not in case a bear walk in my house. Never know when I'm grocery shopping and I run into a bear. It's in case another man act up. That's why. Everybody want a gun. I never seen nobody that don't live in the woods. Most people that go hunting, like they'll be the ones that's like, you never know when bears start charging towards you. Never been hunting? Goddamn buck come up out the woods on your ass. But you see, they live a lifestyle where they might be attacked by a fucking bear. You're afraid of another man. Another man may attack you. Completely different.
Technology recharge.
So you're afraid of that man in the woods. Just say that you'd rather be in the woods with the bear. At least you sound, you're afraid you'd rather be in the woods with the bear. The bear ain't never tried to rob me. I ain't never had to fight a bear. So if you ask me which one is more dangerous to me, right? Say a man is more dangerous to you. Stand the fuck up. Don't act like these bitches crazy. And don't help if you call them bitches. It'll help if you don't call them bitches. Look, just for a term of language, I just call these niggas niggas. And shut up. Language. Call a nigga all day. Draw the line at bitches and retards. Suck my dick. If you want to be all politically correct. I use colorful language as a point of emphasis, not as a view or how I feel. Point of emphasis keeps you drawn in.
Technology recharge.
Call a nigga all day. Call a bitch a bitch. Call a motherfucker a cracker. All of a sudden, oh my lord. No. Lordy. My sensitive is. He got a point about those Negroes. Fuck out of here. We talking about guns. Weapons of mass destruction. We put weapons of mass destruction in the hands of Americans. I always hear party shot up, club shot up, school shot up. How many places, public places, need to get shot up before we realize that guns are a weapon of mass destruction? 4 people shot here, 5 people shot. 5 people shot at a house party. 6 people shot at a club. 7 people shot at a church. 6 people shot at a school. Before we say guns are weapons of mass destruction. No response, no answers. Oh, I'm always crazy hearing voices. All of a sudden I don't hear shit. They are. The only reason they don't want to say guns are mass destruction, weapons of mass destruction, because that puts you at war with the American people. And we don't want to declare war on our own people, which I get. You know? But you're not going to sit here and tell these bitches they crazy. because they'd rather be in the woods with a bear. Excuse my language, ladies. It's just language. You know, when niggas running around with weapons of mass destruction. I completely stand by that.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
See if we can get through this working class. Guessing I'm gonna need my snowsuit.
Extreme Sentinel Bird.
Then this is a general one. Dioxide, put up my ammonia. Really? How do I make it? Does that give me the ability to make it now?
Technology recharging.
Shit has storm crystals too.
Weather update. Storm
So
clear.
adorable. I'll never make it.
Extreme damage detected.
Extreme.
Recharging.
Get your black ass behind cover.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging. Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
Probably do some laundry today. Really got my work clothes. Wash my drawers. Towels. Where's the fuck? Go underground. Units while I'm here.
Units received.
I don't know where I parked.
Extreme temperature detected.
Extreme. Don't need smoke. I was thinking about selling those eggs. So you. Yeah. It's out of all, like, I gotta go through my social media feed and clean it up again. I hate getting suggested things I don't care for. You know? Like, it was a thing. It's a video with Mekhi Phifer. You know, he's all like, "You punched my son in the chest." Like, hell yeah, I did. Fuck wrong with you? You know? Like, that's my son. I discipline my son. Now, he tell you why? Now, I don't think finding a little weed in his bag is the reason to punch him in the chest. He's like, no. Did he tell you he shoved me first? You know? The kid's 13. Now, did he tell you he shoved me first? He like, still, I don't believe that's a good reason. You know? He like, well, look. Count on the number of times. 4 years. I count on one hand how many times you've been there for your son. It's my house. Your son live in my house. You know, this is how I run shit. You know, take your bitch ass on, Mr. Probation, man. Before I call your PO, basically. And the mother she was the most reasonable one, and she pissed me off. But she was the most reasonable one. She like, well, you know, you could take him with you. Her words that pissed me off was, you can take him to your mother's and XYZ. You know, and let things calm down and shit. Now, first of all, bitch, grown ass man. The fact that you think I need to take my child to my mother's house for my child to be in a safe environment. To me, I found that offensive. But she did have the best idea. Let the kid go with you and we'll work on it. You know? Now he all want joint custody and shit, which I think is pretty cool. If it took this to happen for him to want to be in his child's life, then they both got disciplined that day. They both got punched in the chest. But again, when you ain't there, nigga, this is a teenage boy. You know, boys are already, you know, they already want to jump tough with you. You know, as a male thing. Just like women go through a whole woman dominance thing. You know, with other girls. Who's head bitch in charge? Who's alpha male? You know? It's just what you go through. It's nature. But he's a teenage boy at that. He passed the age of... I don't say past the age. The kid didn't look like a bad kid. To be like, was it excessive or not? I can't call it. But, you know, he put his hands on his stepfather. You're fucking right. You're man enough to put your hands on me. Kaboom! Right in the chest. Cave your little chest in. How you like that, little bitch? Come on. Jump big again, little bitch. It's just the man thing to do. Irregardless of age. You want to man up. Man up, chump. Don't get your daddy now. You was just man enough. That's the equivalent of a woman want to start a fight with a group of guys, and then she gets smacked up. I'm just a girl. No, you thought you was a 6'6", 240-pound nigga out there. Don't scream, I'm just a girl now. Once you decide to cross the line, that's on you. Now, if a motherfucker just hit you out the blue, you know, maybe. And it all depends on, again, how you look at discipline. You know? Like, you could have took his game or something. Nah, fuck that. Little motherfucker needs to know I ain't no joke around here. You know? But for him to go with his father was the best choice. Now, it's easy for his father to say you overstepped the boundaries when you ain't raised your 13-year-old son. Now, let him stay over there for an extended period of time, and you bring his ass back. Talking about, I had to punch this motherfucker in the chest. You were right. Here you go. No? Because the next motherfucker's wrong until you get an extended period of time with him, and you like, I gotta punch this motherfucker in the chest. Blue! Sit your little ass down. Poke your chest out with me again, nigga. Because it's easy to say, how dare you? Oh, walk around with your chest out when you ain't been there. You don't know your kid well enough to know your kid needs to get punched in the fucking chest. Pow! Say what again? Double dog dare you. Pow! Punch your ass in the chest. Nah, no more mercenary missions. You know? That's a teenage boy. That ain't a fucking little kid. Teenagers feel themselves. So it's easy to want to sit there and pretend you got the moral high ground. You know? Until you raise a teenager, or deal with a teenager, you know, it's easy to say that. Half of y'all can't even raise y'all little toddlers. Toddler telling you no, throwing shit at you. And calm down. We use our inside voice. Smack that little motherfucker upside the head. Kapow! What's wrong with you? Get your shit together. Like, my kid has ADHD. What was it, South Park? Kid has ADHD. Just don't know what to do. Let's apply the medicine. Pow! Sit down and do your work! Time he got to the third kid, the motherfucker seen what happened to the other two. Picked up his own book. He ain't have to say shit. Look at him. ADHD my ass. It's a difference between just like corporal punishment and a kid testing your gangster. I had kids test my gangster. You know? And sometimes you gotta gain that respect. And the only way you gain respect is by going to war with motherfuckers. You gotta go to war with the kid. Sometimes. Motherfuckers gain your respect, and you gain theirs. You know? Trust me. No. Little boy, love that kid. You know? Like, been a stepfather, or in that role for a couple kids. No, I had to pow in the chest. Not hard, but hard enough to rattle this motherfucking ass. For sure. But in all honesty, his mama beating him up more than me. You know? And I was defending him before. Like, he don't need all of that. You don't need to do all of that. Now, yes, I do. You don't get it. Till I had to take care of his ass. One night, I caught his ass sitting on the edge of the bed, eating snacks. And it's fucking 1 o'clock in the middle of the night, you know? Hey, nigga, take your ass to bed. You know, he ain't trying to hide it. He ain't trying to pretend that he's asleep. No, he got school in the morning. He's sitting on the edge of the bed, feet dangling. I ain't giving a fuck. Scary bitch ass. Come here. What's wrong with you? You know better. I was nice enough to let you go to bed with the TV on. Because normally I cut the TV off. But they were extremely good that night. They deserve it. I don't believe in just being a dick. You know, long story short, I don't believe in being a dick. You know, y'all pretty good tonight, and y'all didn't get no problems with bad time. Y'all didn't get no problems with shit. So, TV, I still split them up. Like, you can watch TV until you fall asleep. You know, Princess got to go over here because they had a bunk bed in the shit room. They both were toddlers. You know, but they were toddlers, but they were like second and third graders mentally because of lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? when I say mentally, I'm not talking about like education wise, lifestyle. So it's like, but I blame their mother. Blame their mother. Anyway, no, but prior to that, we going to war in that bitch. You know, but that day, me and him bond. It was just a different bond. Cause I seen it in his face. You know, like I said, he ain't cried, he sucked it up. I ain't hit him hard enough. I hit him, he ain't expected. That's what rattled him. And seeing it in his face, he sucked it up, balled his fist up, he was ready to fight. I'm like, you wanna hit me, don't you? You wanna fight me, don't you? Like, yeah. He told me in my face, yeah. I'm like, good. You're supposed to want to. That's how I feel with you right now. I want to fight you. I want to hit you. You know? But that ain't gonna help. We both mad at each other on something that we need to fix and work on. You know, you're supposed to want to, you know, because you ain't no punk. I respect that. But you know, and I know, that doing what you're doing, you're not supposed to be doing. Am I right or wrong? Shook his head. Yeah. Exactly. Now take your little ass to bed, man. Give me a hug. Take your little ass to bed. And that night changed me and his relationship going forward. It's just a different bonding thing, you know? I don't know. I fell in love with that kid. You know, him and Princess. Princess was cool too. Princess was gangster herself. Me and Princess B was her drawing on the wall. That's Young Prince, and then you got Princess. Me and her beef was her drawing on the wall. She got a habit of just drawing on the fucking wall. If it gets too quiet, you gotta find Princess. To show, like, she was what, 4 going on 5? He was 5 going on 6. Or he had just turned 5, some shit like that. She was 3 going on... No, she was 4 going on 5, he was 5 going on 6. He turned 6 while I was there. And to show how smart kids are, her ass, she's steady getting in trouble. I make her go clean the wall. You know, here's soap, here's water, here's a sponge. You drew on that bitch. You go clean it. And then I make her, you know, I don't hit her. I make her stand on the wall. You know, bend at the knees with your arms straight out. Them kids, whoo, fucking, but it ain't never changed her attitude on drawing on the wall. You know, maybe she stopped acting up when I'm helping her brother with homework and shit, cause their mom worked nights. You know, so when it came to homework, dinner, bath time, that's all me. You know, and for the most part, we actually had fun. You know, so she stopped bothering her brother while he doing his homework. And her thing was drawing on the wall. She got caught drawing on the wall a few times. And in order to get smart on my ass, did I do so for? No. In order to get smart on my ass, she started drawing on the back of the door. Because you can't see the back of the door. Get what I'm saying? She's 4 going on 5. Kids aren't dumb. Like, be like, kids don't know any better. Oh, bullshit. Go sit your ass down somewhere talking all that bullshit. You know? Draw on the back of the door. Alright. I call that. Like, it got to the point where she stopped getting it. She didn't stop getting in trouble. But the whole, for stuff like drawing on the wall, she stopped getting the punishment she was getting before. She knew once I go in that room and I call her name, she's like, damn, he caught my drawing. She just go, get the soap and water, get the sponge. Like, I know. You know, because she can't, it's, for some reason she just got an impulse on drawing on the wall. Like, I get her coloring books, I get her, you know, paper to draw on. She just prefer to draw on the wall. You know, I'm like, come on, come. Sit in the kitchen while I help your brother with his homework. Here, you could color this, you could work on these letters. You know, because while I'm teaching him how to write his letters and his spelling words and shit, she's sitting there tracing her letters too. You know? It's the benefits of having a man in the house. I do that with my daughter too when I was getting my daughter after school. Yeah, plenty times, my daughter sitting right there getting homeschooled. I'm sitting there stressing my daughter out over this homework. It's just the benefits of having a man in the house. So to say I'm just doing this for other people's kids, you can't sit there and say that. Because this is the type of man I am. You know, them kids needed it. You know? And I'm like, maybe it's just because, you know, their mother got to work nights, they're in school all day. They don't really get to sleep in their own bed. Shit just, you know, it's not a productive environment. I'm about to work at a casino. It's not a productive environment for them. So, me being able to be in the house allow the kids to have a set sleep schedule. It allows them to be in their house, be more comfortable. They actually did thrive with me there. To be honest, like I said, changing attitude, changing demeanor, changing way they even operate. Because I ain't gonna deal with that bullshit. And mama just couldn't act right. Gotta go, bitch. And I really bond with those kids. You know, we went in the war in that bitch. So, got to the point, her son, like, getting them up in the morning was a thing, getting them ready for school was a problem. Homework, just getting them to focus on homework was a problem in the beginning, and then by the end of it, go wake them up. Time to get up for school. Okay. Get up. You know, he brush his teeth, wash his face, brush his hair, got his shirt tucked now. And, you know, one day I'm walking to school, he like, I want to be like you. Like, you want to be like me? Why you want to be like me? Think I'm cool or something? Yeah. Oh, my heart! Oh! You know? I always wanted a son. Not that not that my daughter not good enough. You know, just To have a son would have been cool. So to hear that, especially like I said, me and him going to war in there. You know, me and Princess going to war. Your Princess loves me, man. And do something. For that mama not to act right. Stupid bitch. Fucked up what could have been a good thing. And she got the, you can't tell me shit attitude. She already worked nights. I got a problem with my women out the house at night. But you gotta bring in the money. And then she had a gambling problem. You know, she herself liked to go to the casino. She can't gamble at the casino she works. She got to go to another casino. One night she won like $80,000, but she was supposed to be home. I'm up, stressed, worried. I gotta be at work at 9 o'clock. Sometimes I'm not leaving the house till 8:30 because I'm walking your kids to school type of shit. That don't matter. I had a job that was a little flexible. So it's 10 o'clock though. I'm supposed to be at work at 9. No call, no nothing. She finally called at like 9:30. She's like, oh, I won a bunch of money at the casino and it's policy they made me stay. I'm like, I don't believe that shit, bitch. I don't trust bitches. I got trust issues, bitch. You know? It's like, I'll be home in an hour. You could go and leave them. I can't leave Princess. Princess 4 fucking years old. I don't look like leaving a 4-year-old in the house by herself. She come home and she didn't show me a check. She showed me a check for $60,000 and then she cashed out $20,000. If she didn't show me, I'd have left that bitch right there and then and there. Like, look, congrats on the money and all, but I'm gonna need you to call me, let me know something. I'm not up for this thing stressing. If she literally didn't show me cash and, you know, fucking check from the casino, I bet you out here sucking dick. You know? She's like, I'll try to let you know next time. We want to ban this shit again. Then I had to say something again. You know, you can't tell me shit. Swear that I was jealous of her money. Bitch, I ain't poor. Might be broke, but I ain't poor. You know, that's your money. I don't give a fuck about your money. It ain't like you out here spending money on me for me to be, you know, you're not even spending your money properly for me to be whipped. You know? Ain't throw no money in my face to be like, shut up, bitch. Buy yourself something nice. So, you gotta do your part as a woman. As my woman. As the woman of this house. You're not doing your part.
Radiation protection falling.
You know? So it's crazy, you know, bonded with those kids. I love those kids. Stupid bitch. Ruining what could have been, you know. But I can't tell you shit. I'll show you better. Told you how I felt. I told you it was a problem for me. Even tried to compromise. Like, well, you know, I need you back by this time. Thought because you had a nice body and you was sucking my dick, it was gonna be okay. No. As a man, I demand a certain amount of respect in this house. Here's what I need. My peace of mind. Bitch, you're not the first baddie. You're You know, the first bitch to suck my dick. Not even the first bitch with money. No. That don't change the fact that you need to be a good person. So, I have to leave that bitch. But, I bonded with them kids. That was a hell of an experience. You know, and it goes to environment. Them kids just didn't have the proper environment. Once the proper environment was offered and created, you know, they took to it. And they thrived. You know, like I said, you know, they didn't have a proper sleep schedule. So always getting up in the morning was a problem. Like, he getting in trouble at school and shit. And I'm like, you 5, nigga, what you getting in trouble at school for? What type of trouble you get into at school? You 5. I ain't never heard a kid might not be able to graduate out of kindergarten. What's going on in school? He like, I be needing to fight the other kid because they be testing me. Like, what you mean? He like, they be talking about me and stuff. And you know, like, you be falling asleep in class, don't you? You're like, yeah. You know, shit like that. And I get it, because he falling asleep in class, getting in trouble a bit. Because he falling asleep in class, because at night they gotta stay at Sister Auntie's house. And, you know, they gotta get up early to get back home. Probably don't go back to sleep. By the time they get to school, you know, it's no set schedule to go to bed, because Sister Auntie already got 3-4 kids herself. You know, they don't get the individual attention they need that they would get from their household. Then they got to get up early, and they probably don't go back to sleep when they get home, go to school, falling asleep in class, can't attend, so, you know, can't focus, things like that. So I get it. I'm like, don't worry, we gonna work on that. All you got to do is promise me you won't get in trouble at school. You're not gonna fight no kid. We gonna work on everything else here. You know, sad, because he was already in trouble when I got there. She's like, he can't watch no TV. He can't do this. He can't do that. And instead of her trying to figure out the reason, her thing was punishment. You know, like, shit, he only 5. No 5-year-old is necessarily inherently bad. It's the environment they're in. You know, these kids are in a survival mindset. That's why Princess so rough. You know, because Princess was gangster. You know, she mean mug you to fucking death. She'll fucking fight her herself. Like, I don't get no fuck. Because didn't know nobody ever gave a fuck. And that's kind of her attitude. Her mama, because she's a little girl, babyer, but she don't do any corrective behavior correction type shit. I don't think I got the right booty. You know, so for her, no matter what she do, she gonna get rewarded, good or bad. So she didn't give a fuck. I'm like, oh no. One day I caught her ass jumping on the bed. She thought it was sweet. Like, well, you know, kids think shit was sweet. Had to whoop some ass in their house. But it's environment. You know? Some people don't. Some people don't have people around them that cares. Like I said, so me being in the house changed it. I care. I just can't get the mother to see that. It's a difference, you know. The mother just couldn't see it. I'm not here to convince you. Talk all this good shit, you know, because we both. It's not like, you know, I was still in survival mode a bit. People don't understand. Like, this is the first time in a long time I've even been this comfortable. You know, I was in survival mode a bit. But what's my goals? What's my focus? I always want to be, for me, I just want to be a good man. You know? I want to be a good father. I want a household. I want my household. Which I'll never get my household. The one I created the way I want it. So, have to bite that bullet. And that don't mean I can't have a household. You know? I wanted my daughter in my house. So, stuff like this. You know? She here on the weekends, sure, but I wanted to be way more than weekend dad. Like I said, when it came down to it, though, push the shove, can't nobody say dad wasn't there. Might not have had a lot. I wish a motherfucker would say dad wasn't there. You know? So, like I say, I don't necessarily play house. If I gotta build a house, that's fine. But I don't play house. I don't do nothing for play. The only thing I play is video games. Play basketball. I don't do nothing for play out here. Do nothing for play. So, if you're not serious about the household, I gotta go, or you gotta go. Can't do it. You know? If you don't respect me as the man of the household, you gotta go, or I gotta go. I can't do it. Don't work for me. And bitch thought it was sweet. gun. I left the gun.
Technology recharge.
You know. So I had to leave a note. I ain't coming back, bitch. I moved all my stuff out last night. When you should have been in the house. Thought this shit was sweet. Out this piece, bitch. Cause she thought this shit was sweet. I'll break that down another time. But I'm out this bitch. Bye. I thought you said you were gonna talk about it. We're gonna work it out if there was ever a problem. Remember what you said? You can't tell me shit. What you thought that was? You thought that was just me wanting to talk, huh? Fuck around with you, bitch. The fuck you thought it was? I wasn't talking. I wasn't trying to work the shit out. Drunk, bitch. Living in a delusional state. Thought you said. What the fuck? Every Saturday, me and the kids will sit there in the morning and play the game. No, that was for a good week at school. That was our thing. Come on, you can play the game with me. Sit there and play some Fortnite or something. Princess, sometimes she'll play. Sometimes she'll be like, she'll choose the TV, her TV time, because she don't have to argue with her brother or something about the TV in the morning. You know? Like, what you want to do? You want to play the game with us, or you want to take control of the TV? Just give me the TV, sucker. Like, cool, respectable. Cause I'm a man. My daughter mother, she you living with another bitch? Daughter can't come over until Sunday. She come over once a week. Like, it's supposed to happen Friday, Monday through Friday. Not Monday through Friday. Friday through Sunday. But this what I mean, I be in survival mode. Motherfuckers try to take away my relationship with my daughter. And then wonder why shit be strange sometimes. Like I said, I told my daughter, she don't need a job right now. You know, her only job is to get a good grade. She get what she want. There's nothing that she want that she don't get. She went and let my daughter get a job anyway. My daughter work on the weekend. Friday through Sunday is the only time I have with my daughter. I've seen my daughter once, maybe twice in the past 2 months. You know? And my daughter don't do nothing but repeat what her mama said. Don't you work on the weekends? Bitch, what the fuck that mean? You worked all week. She's still there with you all fucking week. I'm the only one that gotta suffer. You know? I'm the only one that gotta suffer. And that's why me and my daughter's relationship gets strained sometimes. Cause sometimes I'm like, you know, she repeat what her mama say, cause she hear her mama say it. Like, you not your mama. You a kid. You my kid. So I need you to stay in the kid's place. Long story short, fuck what your mama talking about. This ain't your mama house. Your mama ain't the woman in my house. I don't give a fuck. Call her mama. My dad said, or I want to do this, and my dad said, I don't give a fuck. Her mama call, I tell her the same shit. It's my household. You are not the woman in my house. This is my child, my household. Not the woman in my house. You ain't got no say over here. No say. You know? I don't know why you keep calling your mama. She can't save you. Now me and her mama at each other's throats. Cause she think that she got say in my house. You know? Stay in your place. This is why I'm in survival mode all the time. You are not the woman in my house. This is not your household. I can't tell you what to do in your fucking house. Can't tell you who you can have in your house. I can't tell you none of that shit. Because it's not my household. Right? No. It just is what it is. Like I said, when was the last time you spent time with your daughter? Because she tried to come in my head. I'm like, oh, that's how you feel? When was the last time you spent time with your daughter and didn't have to force her? When was the last time you checked your daughter's phone? Because she don't believe that kids play parents against each other. She like, Mariah said, hold up, time out. It's in writing. Me and my daughter text sometimes, versus talk over the phone. It's in writing. Go read the fucking text thread. You sitting here going off what she say versus what it is sometimes. Go read the text thread. I shouldn't have to read because no, you're going back and forth on something that a kid told you. A kid that's in trouble. A kid that's in trouble with one parent. If you want to know, go read the thread. Get your facts straight before you come fuck with me. But you afraid to go through your daughter's phone because your daughter's going to flip on you. Because my daughter is very protective of her phone. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I got to go through that with her. I don't give a fuck. Give me your phone. She want to call her mom. My dad's trying to go through my phone. My privacy. Shut up. You fucking little girl. And her mama, well, shut up, bitch. This is why you afraid to go through her phone. You afraid she gonna beat you up in the house. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't expect somebody who didn't grow up with their family, with their father, to understand that I'm just doing what dad does. I'm not doing nothing more. I'm not doing nothing less. I'm doing what dad does, which is be dad, be father, be man of the house. I'm not doing nothing more, nothing less. Hands up. Don't shoot. You know? But I gotta fight because I'm doing what dad does. You know, kids play parents against each other. She wouldn't do that. Like, every time I tell her something, because she know you want to be the good parent, every time I tell her something she don't want to hear, she gonna come tell you. She don't tell you none of the good stuff. Like, do she tell you that family game night is mandatory every Friday night when she comes here? She know. It's been 5 years, bitch. And she ain't told you shit. She don't tell you none of the good shit. She tell you the shit for you to argue. Because I tell her one thing that she don't want to do, she think you gonna go ahead and tell her, you ain't gotta do that shit. Fuck what your dad's talking about. And then when her attitude get like that and I gotta correct it, it's a fucking problem. It's gonna be a problem. Because attitude needs fucking correcting. You know? Give me back all that shit. You know? Give me your PS5. Give me your Switch. Give me your Oculus. Give me, you know, I could take the laptop, but she needs the laptop for school. Take the laptop. I can't take the phone. Her mama bought the phone to pay the phone bill. So I'll take the phone too. Give me all that shit. I just had to go oops outside her head because she got real disrespectful one time. Repeating, you know, acting like her mama. You're not your mama. You a little girl. You my daughter. You are not a grown woman. You are not your mama. You're not just some random woman I'm dating. It's my job. You know what gives me the right to go oops upside your head, even though I try not to? The fact that I'm your parent. If I don't do it, the law may have to do it. You know? Not one of my proudest moments. But it wouldn't be necessary if her mama didn't encourage the bullshit. Like I said, trying to bail her out. If her mama just, nope. You're at your dad. Tell me about it when you come home. Get the fuck off my phone with that bullshit. It'll be a different environment. Tell me about it when you come home. I don't want to hear it. That's all it takes. You over there at dad. But to think that she could undermine my authority in my own house. Fucked up. Because mom and my daughter say, hey, my mom tripping. I'm going to say, you can always live with me. But you know it ain't going to be easier. You got to have rules where you at. You know? You can live with me. That's going to be my response. You can come live with me. But it's not going to be easier. That's your mama house. It's your mama rules. You can live with me. But it's not going to be easier. You know, we're still gonna have rules, regulations. I expect you to fucking follow. You know, I may not agree with how your mom do shit, but you can always live with me. That's my answer. Like I said, her mom needs to understand. Say, up, that's your dad's house. You know how your dad is. Tell me about it when you get home. Don't call my phone. Because you're in trouble for some shit that you did. You know, it's that easy to joint parent without overstepping boundaries. You can always live with me, but still gonna be rules here. Still gotta follow the rules. Because the only thing you complaining about is some rules that you didn't want to follow. I ain't complaining about nothing but rules you didn't want to follow. Ain't nobody mistreating you anywhere. But her mom wanting to be quote unquote good parent type shit. You know, I'm the better parent. Want to walk with her chest out. No, men ain't shit. Her dad ain't shit. She buy into the bullshit. She don't tell you none of the good shit. She only tell you the times I tell her no. Or this is what it is. You know, from when my daughter was 12, I made family game night mandatory. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. Been mandatory. Here's the reason why. You're getting older, and you know you're gonna want your space. You don't want to be in dad's face all the time. Family game night is a way for us to catch up over the week, and for you to get relaxed and like I'm at dad's house. You know, as long as we have family game night on Friday, you can choose to stay in your room all weekend. That's on you, because that's what she do. You know, she like to go out with her grandma because grandma gonna let her do what she want for the most part. And if her uncle, my youngest brother on my mother's side, like, hey, let's go, she gonna go. But other than that, she just want to stay in her room. So the fact that I stay in my room and game don't mean shit. You know, I'd rather have my daughter in my house, chilling in her room, busting the room, you know. Fuck you doing? Watching TV. Shut up. Fine. You know, I'm hungry. Want to go somewhere. I got to the point where she, you know, if I used to offer, like, let's go. She, okay, let's go. Now she don't even really want to go because just being seen with dad is lame. Get what I'm saying? Ain't no boys gonna look at her while she out with dad. That's why she don't want to hang with dad. It ain't no other reason than being a teenage girl going through teenage shit. I was there. And I'm like, I'm cool. Wait, where we going, mama? Where you going? No, I'm like, they be turning up over there. I might go over there. You know? But be like, I'm okay, ma. I'm cool. I'll be here and I'll be gaming, listening to my music. Be in the same spot when you come back, more than likely. Either gaming, listening to music, or on the computer, putting together my MySpace page. Background move this time, and I got an automatic player. Play the music when you step in. You know? I'll be here. My daughter's the same way. She like, I'm cool. I'll be here. You know, either she got banned from her Roblox account because fraud. You know, I don't want to say she did it, but signs looked like she took her grandmother's credit card and bought some Roblox. So not only, you know, we banned it because it's fraud, somebody bought Roblox.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
But it looked like it, you know, because I remember the day after it happened, or the day before we got the charges on there, I offered to buy her some Roblox, and Roblox was her game. I know that she like, yep, hell yeah, she'll want it. But I'm like, hey, you want $50 to get you some Robux? She's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm like, what? That's odd. And then the next day, her grandma talking about she got charges on her card. Don't take rocket science to put two and two together, but you know, like it went to your account, all this, and her mama trying to defend her. Like, look, math is math in here. Fuck what you talking about? Math is math, and then this is what it's saying. Like I said, she get everything she need. It's being convinced to do shit. This is why you need to check her phone and who the fuck she be talking to. And all this shit. And sometimes I don't even think that it's her friend. You know? Because I don't do social media neither. For like, I think she's too young for social media. But at that time, at that age, I was doing social media too, you know. But her mother let her get a social media and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't necessarily think it's her friend. You got to think social media is there to influence people to do shit. And it's not always the people on social media that's the influence. It's the algorithm that's the influence. You know, we watch commercials and we want to buy stuff. You ever been, like, you just had dinner, you see a Baconator commercial, like, damn, I know I just ate, but Baconator sound good right now. But you just ate. This is how social media influences the brain also. Like, I wouldn't do that, but, you know, for some reason it triggers something. Because it's made to trigger something. So I don't even really think it's that. But like I said, that's why she don't really play the game at the moment. Because Roblox was her game. And again, she got banned from her account. But for her not to want the $50 in Roblox, because I knew she would want that, just randomly, because it was her game. I pay attention to these things. She like, nah. And then her grandmother got charges on her account the next day. Like, that's why you didn't want the 50, because you just, you know, jacked your grandma's card or used your grandma's card. You don't need it. You know, the fuck what you talking about? You my princess, you my baby girl and all. But you gotta call a spade a fucking spade. You know, like, found out like what account it go to and all this stuff. It went to your account. You know, so you can't say, you know, that somebody else benefited from it. If somebody else would have benefited from it, then you completely absolve. But nobody else benefit from it. Your account's the one that benefit from the purchase. Right? Like, what was the account that it went to? It's your fucking account. Ain't nobody else's account.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
You know? If somebody else, like if somebody bought some Apex coins off my card and it didn't go to my account, whoever account it went to is the one that benefited. They're the one that jacked.
Units received. Units received.
Like, you could want to defend the kid, but let's be for real.
Units received. Units received.
Just another reason for us to argue.
Units received.
Instead of just saying, you know, I would check. I'm pretty sure it was an accident. Versus she would do that. And look, the sign's pointing that way, woman. Look at the sign. Look at the sign. Don't want to look at the fucking sign. I would have took up. It was an accident. As offense. Accidentally ordered shit. You know? She was clicking shit, the screen glitched, and next thing you know, sitting here just in total denial. Where's that cadmium? Put that there. Give me that. Oh, that's activated cadmium. Okay, for now, let's stay there. So it's time to clear it out. Right, I got 2 of them. One tripping. I could take that. Like that. I was clicking on shit. It was an accident. I was afraid I was going to get in trouble. Take that half-ass bullshit excuse. Like, fuck what you talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Where's the other dioxide? Is that the only dioxide? That's my only one. I'll wait. Still the nitrogen. Keep that for that. Alright. Dioxide. I'll sell it for now. But motherfucker sit there and try to be like, oh, it's my fault.
Units received. Units received.
So you can sit there
Units received.
and you can sit in your room all weekend. It's fine by me. The more you sit still and not go out, the more money I save.
Units received.
Because it's not just her I take out her cousin too.
Units received.
So I'm paying for 2 teenage girls to eat and enjoy themselves, including myself. So that's 3. I mean, not including myself. So that's 3 people. I don't ask for no help. None of that shit. Don't nobody be like, oh, maybe he needs some help, maybe he needs some money. Nobody give a fuck. You know? Okay. Oh shit. Thought I was done. I am not done.
Technology recharge.
No. I love them kids. Kids were my life. 10 years. 10 years to help me stay focused. I put my time and effort into my body. Well, my recalibrating my life and those kids. Motherfuckers like, when you get 2 kids? Alright, 2 kids, I only got 1. But she is my daughter too, though, the way I look at it. Last year I bought a PlayStation Portal. Bought my daughter a PlayStation 5 and the Oculus VR. Ain't nobody give me no money to do that shit. Excuse me. No. No, I was hoping to have a good woman by my side to help me raise my daughter. You know, I had to make do with the best I got. Combination of her mother and my mother. You know? Just the best I got. Raising woman in my household, bitch. No, she's a good mother. A good woman is a stretch for me, because a good woman would have been, in my opinion, you know, for me, would have been like, up, you're at your dad's house. That's your problem. Tell me about it when you get home. Not try to run my household because she didn't know her place. Like, that ain't her place. So be like, up, you fucked up. You know, I fucked up. as a man. I couldn't recognize a good woman. Like, nope, nope, that ain't me. I fought, kissed ass, shut the fuck up. All this to stay in my daughter's life. So you can't take that from me. Some guys be like, oh, okay, I'm gone. You gotta tell me twice. Say kiss ass, shut the fuck up. Gotta know your role. Never wanted to be a weekend dad, but even more so, I don't want to not be there for my daughter and have access to my daughter, because it's my kid. So if that means I gotta shut the fuck up, be this woman's bitch, or get treated like a bitch to be in my daughter's life, shouldn't have to, but it's required to be a good father. Because there's a lot of dudes that would try to keep taking my ankle crabs. There's a lot of dudes that would try to be like, fine, no, I'm out of here. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that shit. Use it as an excuse to run. Nope. Some kids right now, some fathers right now who don't know where their kids at. I don't know where that kid's at all. Go sit down. Oh man, I didn't want to get that deep. So, I take pride in the work I do as a dad. I get the credit or not, still take pride in my job. It's my duty to be a good dad, to raise a functioning member of society. No. I just prefer to have my child in my house. You know? Now that she working, because again, motherfuckers don't want to listen to dad. You know, it's become that much more difficult to see. You know, people say what they want, but me as a dad, you're not gonna sit here and say I don't do my job as a dad. You know, you want to sit in the room and not be bothered with that. That's on you. That's your prerogative. You know, that's on you. That ain't on me. That ain't on dad. You know how many movies I missed because my kid didn't want to go see it with me. Deadpool and Wolverine, Superman movies. There was a couple movies I wanted to see. Let's go to the movies. I want to see that shit. You ain't gonna blame me. I missed out.
Technology recharge.
Then you get a little jealous of your cousin. You know, on a little bit of it. Why she get two? Remember, you gotta say two, and not why she get it and I didn't get it. You know? Don't be jealous. Don't be hate. You know, you still get a lot more over here than she do. So don't be hate. Sitting here acting like you don't get it. No. My daughter too now. Deal with it. goes into women and their ego, HBIC. You know, my daughter's mother, she called it. They call, she called it postpartum. I called it tripping. Talking about. Sometimes I think that you love your daughter more than you love me. Yes. Yes, don't think that, know that. When she first had her, know that. Don't second guess that shit at all. It's nothing against you. But this is my blood. This is my flesh. She came out my balls. You sitting here calling me your ex-boyfriend then. Yes, I do. Don't think. I want you to know. I left you today. I'm leaving you. I'm not leaving my kids. I need you to understand that. Talking about postpartum. No, I'm not gonna feed into your delusional bullshit. Not saying I'm going anywhere. None of that shit. Just, yes, this is my kid. My flesh. My blood. This kid is the next generation of Gab. Yeah, she means that much to me. I can leave the mother. The mother could leave me. I could never leave the child. Don't guess. Don't feel. No. That don't mean I don't love you. That don't mean that I don't care about you. But if you want to compare who I love more, haha, you played yourself. Played yourself. Right. Out my way with my princess. Come here. Just like dudes that try to compete with a woman's kids. She gonna love her kids more than you. That's okay, buddy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. She's supposed to love her kids more than you. Nigga, you some nigga off the street. People be having egos. You some dude off the street. Now, if she encourage her kids to not respect you, disrespect you, that's different. But to be mad she love her kids, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Something wrong with your medulla oblongata. What the fuck is wrong with you? Did I just sell all this shit? God damn. I got some more in there. Some antimatter things in the other box. Okay, there comes a point in life where you can't feed into the delusion. You gotta let it be known off bat. Imagine asking a woman to love you more than she loves her kids. If you're lucky, she'll love you as much as she loves the kids. But to ask a woman to love you more than she loves her kids is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. To ask a man to love you more than he loves his kids is ridiculous. Ridiculous. With a capital R. And that capital R stands for retarded, which is what your ass is. You're retarded. You know? If you're lucky, I'll love you like my daughter. You know, when I say love you like my daughter, love you to baby you, to spoil you, to want to teach you so you can grow and become a better person, to love you like my daughter. That's what it is to love somebody like a kid. That's why the nickname's baby. Because I want to baby you, I want to pamper you, I want to spoil you, I want to help you grow and mature and learn and become a better person. I did already put this stuff in here. Some people just fucking retarded. I think you love your kid more than you love me. Yes. And listen to yourself. You need to record this shit. Say it again so I can record it. Play this shit back. Now to act like I don't love you, but you know, say, oh, whoa, before I jump. Hold up. Checking here. I can use 37 of these. Now, if I treat you like I don't love you, you know, by all means, check my ass. I don't want to treat you like I don't love you. But if you want to compare my love for you with the love of my kid, my child, you know, yeah, got something else coming.
Product received.
Kick came out my balls. I'd be lucky if you goggle my balls.
Units received. Units received.
You know?
Units received.
Be lucky if you find my ball sack. And you want me to put you over some person that came out of my balls. Show you somebody with a special kind of retard.
Units received. Units received.
What's the matter? You're just stupid to understand? No. just brothers be tripping. Tripping, they be tripping. Let me go get some breakfast before I start tripping in this bitch. Oh. Oh. People. Get it together, for fuck's sake. I'll be back. You know, I blame my fault. No, it's the women I choose. Chose a lot of women that don't need a man for shit. Like, my bad. Did myself in on that one. No. The woman that don't need a man for shit. Don't need a man for shit. No. I prefer to choose a woman who wants a man. Like, I don't want a woman that's dependent on a man. Codependency. Both need each other. No, I don't raise my daughter to be dependent on a man. But I do preach teamwork. I don't teach her to be dependent on anybody. But again, teamwork. So that whoever she gets in a relationship with, man or woman, you know, given her preference, whatever, it's her life. I don't know. You know? Ah, shit. Should stay up there. Given her preference, at least they work together. Come here, motherfucker. That's why I jumped down. Give me that. Hold that. Give me that. No. That's why I preach teamwork. We work together as a team. Because a woman that don't need nobody don't know how to work as a team. I'm cooperative. I don't need nobody. Mindset, mentality, the words we use, all dictates how we move and act. Words are weapons. Manifestation. All that stuff. You manifest what you speak. It affects your mentality. Don't need a man for shit. That's why bitches be out here fucking themselves for years. Man, I don't even need a man to get a nut. Act like it's normal. Now they fake lesbians. They don't really like pussy. But pussy's the only thing they could get. Because they don't need a man. So because you don't need you feel you don't need a man, or you believe the bullshit you don't need a man, you feel like you need a woman. But you don't like pussy. That's why you end up with a stud that beat you up. Because she fake wanna be a man. When she don't like men. How could a person that don't like men wanna be men? This is how retarded this shit get. You don't like men, but you want to be a man. How do you want to be something you don't like? Like saying, I don't like those rappers, but I'm a rap. That shit don't make sense. It don't make sense. Make it make sense. But now she over here don't like pussy, but in a relationship with a woman. What I gotta do? Don't like pussy. On a planet surface. Do I gotta kill him? I don't know what color it is. I gotta kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. I'll go somewhere else and kill him. Don't like pussy, but because she don't need a man for shit, now she believes she need a woman. Only a woman gets me. Now she got 6 kids, 4 baby daddies, and 3 girlfriends, 2 domestics, and all the domestics came from a girlfriend. Something wrong with motherfuckers, man. Vengeance. Take hold. What's that? This is a planet. So, exterminate. Gotta kill you guys. Not those guys. You see those horrible, horrible, adorable faces. Let's find us another planet. Trip. They be tripping. They be tripping. Tripping. Mentalities. That's why it's a lot of undercover brothers. Bitches ain't shit. They don't need a bitch for shit. Wonder why they can't find a healthy relationship. They blame bitches. I never blame bitches. Not that bitches don't be a problem. No, I never blame bitches. Not that it's not that it's my fault all the time, but you know, it's not always the woman's fault. No, I just say it didn't work out. That bitch was stripping. Like that bitch was stripping. Not all women. I almost got caught in that mindset.
Like, ain't no good women. But I know that's a lie. No. I was this close to giving up pussy. Just being an old man with his dog. I was celibate for 3 years, contemplating. Think I'm bullshit. I bullshit you not. I was celibate for 3 years. You know, it's a lot of life. It's a lot more peaceful when you don't have the wrong woman. When you don't have the right woman, it's just a lot more peaceful to put your dick up. Bitches get no dick. But I can't blame the woman all the time.
Toxic protection falling.
Check the mirror. How many people check the mirror? Put my dick up. Bitches get no dick. Maybe it's the dick driving these bitches crazy. No? Like, nope, ain't that. Bitch is still crazy. Bitches just be crazy. So, you know, you gotta take it all with a grain of salt. Nothing's definitive. Everybody's not the same. It could be your dating type. It could be mindset. It could be, you know, it could be a disconnect. Like I said, bitches be out here gay. All of a sudden get beat up by a girlfriend pretending to be a man because men ain't shit. But instead of saying that, maybe it's my picking people, just sit there and get beat up by a bitch. Because it's a choice sometimes. For some people, it's a choice. I do believe it's a lifestyle choice. You know, gay, I can't say gay, just the celibate, old man with his dog. Start paying for pussy. Like, I got the need. Where's them hoes at? Like, where's the hoes at? Got a few dollars. Come to murder, kill, murder.
Thermal protection falling.
I don't wanna. They're very. They're not bad. Oh man. I'm sorry for the mission. I'm not a bad person. Any witnesses? No witnesses. Come back here, Bambi. This ain't planet surface. This ain't giving me what I'm looking for. Oh, 3 of 11. Okay. I'm gonna double check. Bambi. Bring that ass here, boy. Give me more Bambis. You're lucky. Like I wanted you to die. And today is the day.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Bambi! Where are you, Bambi? Aw, it's a little Bambi. Bruce Wayne and his family. I just came from seeing a space play. A random guy ran up on me. Perpetual, what the fuck does that mean? No witnesses. Whoops. No! That's what I said. No witnesses. Did you see that? Yes? You should have said no. No witnesses. Mercenary skill.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Because it gives me the action. Like, I didn't even know you could do that. Dog of war. Don't want it right there. Wednesday. Boo goes to Mexico Friday. Didn't I see my boo? Probably won't get to see her tomorrow. And Friday I close. Can't buy happiness, but you can get a temporary fix.
Product received.
Like how? And I'll just pay for some pussy. That's why hoeing is around. Some people just like, fuck hoes, fuck these bitches. Just close. Like, where the strip at? Some women just weren't raised to be women of a house. Can't be a woman of a house if you don't need a man for shit. You don't need him for shit. That's the mentality. That's what you give off. They wonder why you can't find a good man. You don't need a man for shit. That's how you walk. That sounds cool. Mentality. It's in the space station.
Navigational data received.
Wait, it's not in the space station. Where the hell is that shit? Two different missions. I don't have to be part of his guild if I choose not to. But I'd like to give a purpose. Hopefully I ain't gotta murder nothing. I will if I got to though. Wait. Stand down. We don't need no trouble. Okay. No. Okay. Trojan No.
Technology recharge.
You don't need a man. Like no, I'll say bitches ain't shit, but I'll never say I don't need a woman. Some bitches ain't shit. No, I want a bitch. I want a woman. Shit go down here once I gotta be like this bitch. And a negative state. You know? Because there's language. Like, you know, bitches. Just in general. When you're talking to the fellas. You know? And then there's bitch ain't shit.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
I need a penguin. I'm looking for a car. I'm like, what am I looking for? indicator lights. There it is. Couldn't see him just now. So, mentality. Once you get your mentality together, man. So, personally, I won't date a woman. Don't need a man for shit. The moment I hear that shit, it's time to cut this hair. The moment I hear that shit, I need to get it restyled and then clip my ends. Once I hear that shit, I'm out. I am out. She don't need me. You don't need a man for shit. You don't need me to get a nut. You don't need me to help you with shit. You don't need me. This means wants come and go. Me personally, I need a woman in my household. I don't need a man to be in my household. I'm the man in my household. I need a woman in my household. You know? It's more than a want. It's a necessity.
Technology recharging.
Have what you need.
Technology recharging.
meet you.
Technology recharging.
Here's the treasure. I need a woman in my house. Shouldn't want nothing. All your needs will be met. You don't need a man. You want a man. Want and need, two different things. We're talking on the biblical sense. Get what I mean? Get what I mean? Don't need a man. You'll never meet a good man. A good man could be putting a stick in your face. You wake up. Give me a no. I can find one. I think I know where I have to go. I think I actually got rid of it. Wow. Here is too long. Shit. Down the middle of my back. Shit, too long. I was waiting for it to get a little longer anyway. I'm gonna cut it back to my shoulder, to shoulder length. Style. Okay. I had 2 locks that needed to be get together. This should have worms on it. Cause my cousin, she was splitting my locks. She's like, no, too thick. Like, but that's my sensitive spot. I put it thick just to protect my sensitive spot. She's like, too bad. So I got 2 locks that need to be replaced or, put together. And I was waiting for my hair to grow a little bit longer so that when she trimmed my edges, she could use that to replace the lock. Missing shit. Got my own gel.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Brittle. They ain't never brittle. Like I said, she just had to separate them. Because I was combining locks. They started off super small, and I didn't like it super small. It's too much. Too much. So I thickened them up to like a medium length. Here, never brittle. Usually, like summer, normally I wash it every day. Or at least wet it every day. And then I put in my beeswax. Not beeswax, it's, the lock and twist gel. Wax. Not gel, wax. And the wax, it trapping moisture. Which reminds me I gotta get some more. I've been using pink lotion to keep it nice and soft.
Technology recharge.
That's why my hair can't be fucked up. Fucking, coming down to my back. It'll never grow that far. It'll never grow that. These aren't guild missions. Go kill the monstrosities. Like I say, I don't fuck around. Sweet. My teeth messed up. Can't stay away from the Oreos. Stop eating sugary stuff. Jelly beans. Oh, I used to love jelly beans too. Gotta stay away from them now. The Starburst jelly beans. I will fuck a bag of Starburst jelly beans up. Oh, that's so good. So good. But that's on me, you know. Plus, bit of a bitch. I'm afraid of the dentist. I'll go get shots. I'll go through all of that. But I'm afraid of the dentist because I can't see what they're doing. Are you what I'm looking for? Hey, come in. But, you know, shit. Just that I ain't got no preacher pad. I can't see what they're doing. Fucking live, prodding them, man. I can't see shit. Want one? Yes, thank you. Storage container. Open sesame. Gotta be there tomorrow at 3. Go to a different place on Friday. I don't know. I think that's up north. Can't make that. Look like they need somebody to cover it. Well, if I had my car, it'd be easier. I'm not going to a new part of town. I got no way to get around. Not that I don't have a way to get around, just let's go here because I need to talk to them today. I haven't received my stuff. Never received my package and y'all took my money. What's the email address attached? Emails. Check my Gmail. That is not my Gmail. I received the first thing. I received this. Supposed to be here at 6. It's the 20th. Don't show that on my end. Let's see. Oh, they tripping. I didn't place the order then. So it can't be. That's the sensor. Right, okay. Time to go. You can't tell me. say that was delivered. That's that. Tracking number. Let's go back. Order number. Let's copy that. Now we do that. Tracking order, email address. That. Order number is that. Tracking. It says ship, but it don't say delivery. Right, order May 1st. Estimated delivery date. Let's see, so it don't show delivery. Okay, so they're tripping. Let's call. Go back here. Why did you just don't give me the reason? Thing called copy text. It won't give me that either.
.com.
We're pushing for it to get delivered today. It's processing at this place. Shit. I need my shit. It's a timing belt and water pump conversion kit. Not conversion kit. Kit. Timing belt kit and water pump. $80.09, not including taxes and delivery fees, which put me at $90. They answered pretty good. They have great customer service, to be honest. I think that's pretty neat. That customer service, they answered within like a minute and a half. Get on it. Good music. Doom, 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 doom. Ah, I'm gonna murder you. I think this planet really got docile creatures. To be like predatory creatures. I don't remember seeing that. Maybe in the water. Ah. Who wants to die today? Dum, 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 dum. Ah, die! That work? Did I not accept it? Thought I did. Shit. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Like, I need that, man. I need to get my car up and running. At least without overheat. I could go run some Instacart and shit to get the money to supplement some Uber Eats. They playing with my money, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. I think I got Viking daggers. Check it here. Do I not got enough? Stable Viking daggers. How much do I need? It won't let me go back to that one. Can't find that. Nor that. Just gave me a bunch of bullshit. This shit I can't find neither. That's probably why I can't find any more of these things. I'm gonna abandon that. Going to abandon that. I don't wanna. Can't make me. Dun 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 dun. Shit, bitch better have my money. Nah, I need that. Like I said, I can get my car fixed. As long as it ain't overheating. And driving properly could stop. I could do Instacart or something to make extra money. At least I could make gas money and the little extra to fix up the car. Complete. I could get to more jobs, you know, with my company. Because it's 2 shifts for a manager right now at different store locations. And I'm like, shit, I couldn't do that. I already got manager status. Hit a bunch of different places. It ain't nothing really. You know, they don't expect me to come in and make the store change the decision. Just to come in and make sure the job get done for the day. I would do that. Make my extra money to fix up the car. Now that the car, once I get the car running perfectly, or it's close to perfect, then, you know, it ain't much. God not expect my hair to be this long. Like I'm here and I'm feeling this hair on parts of my body. I never felt it before. I'm like, that's my hair? Son of a bitch. Excuse me. It was never my intention for it to get this long. But this is why I love locks. My hair would never grow this long in braids. Tell people braids do a little bit more damage. Braiders be braiding too tight, all types of shit. Like hell nah. Fucking up my hair follicles. Now where is that? Get to the money. Make a little bit more. Can't park up there. I prefer to do the, I don't know, I'll do both honestly. Go to different places some days and then do Instacart others. DoorDash or Uber. And do that others, like, you know, days, both me and my lady, y'all. Come on, boo. We could go hit the streets and be productive at the same time. You know? Make a few dollars. What's up, big guy? I'm here to smack that ass. Line up. Bring you. Bring you. And I bring you. I knew it was gonna hit hard. I was hoping I could heal one more. I knew that shit was gonna hit hard. Cause it took too long. Destroy that. One more time. Hope we can destroy. I want to destroy. For that solar. That's a long ass, strong ass shield. Alright, you got the buff from the other thing, the other monster. Right. But those things could be destroyed. They all got a limit. Right, because he got the positive buffs from his last monster that got destroyed. It's a move that does damage to itself. That give your other team they give the rest of your team the defensive buffs and stuff. So I get that. Plus the shield, you like it's a strong shield. I could get that. You like that shit? Don't destroy. You better reinforce that bitch. Trick. Not yet. There you go. Alright, carbine down removes me from making the extra money. I make the extra money, I could give the extra money.
Technology recharge.
Alright. We'll give this game a rest. Let's go drive amok. Need for Speed Unbound. Cause she'll rather, like, I could take a hit on what you give me for rent because she can pay her own mortgage. It's the extra that I give, which is the $1,200. That's extra that she could play with, even though she kind of became a little dependent on it. But it's the extra. So I pay my own mortgage, I pay my own bills. Just that extra helps. It don't feel so harsh. This is cohabitation. That's what the cohabitation do. Sometimes you become codependent. Some people become dependent, and some people become codependent. Me personally, I'm codependent. Like, I could maintain myself, but again, the strain of it all is a lot less when you got two people paying bills. That's why a woman that don't believe in 50-50, you can kiss the tip of my dick. I'm done pissing. But two people paying the bills, $1,200. You're like, I could pay $1,200 on my own. Let's say total bills $1,600 minus car note and phone bill. Right? Lights, gas, rent. $1,600. It's $800 a person. $800 is a lot easier to give versus than that $1,600 hitting your pocket. So you want to go 50-50 or do 100% by yourself? I don't need a man for shit. Now you paying all your bills by yourself. Talking about I need help. But be back with some Need for Speed Unbound. GG, good game, Gap Games, GapGames.com. Talk about it.